Okay. That's interesting. That was unexpected. Okay, I was gone for a while. There really is no pussyfooting around it. I had to go. Some of you know why, and others do not, and that's really okay. For right now, I'm just going to leave it at that. The main point I want to make is depression is a killer. Anxiety is a killer. I suffer from both of these things. Back in the day, everybody would say, "Oh, just snap out of it and put on your big boy pants," and that does not work for me. That does not get me anywhere. Just because that's how debilitating depression is. When I'm in my depressed stage, when I'm in my depression, I don't want to do anything. I'm afraid of anyone and everything. If I get something done, then I feel better about myself. I can walk, I can talk to anyone, I can get my bills paid. I do all the things that I need to do to become a productive member of society. But when I go into my depression, I can't move. I stay in bed, I turn off the phone, I can't move. Imagine being on the floor and not being able to move, not even be able to get up for any reason. Normal people would think that, oh, that'd be great to sit in bed all day and watch whatever shows, but it's really not like that. Depression physically hurts. Anxiety physically hurts. They are diseases. So everybody would think, oh, well, that would be great to just lay there and be there for 2 weeks or whatever. And no, it's hell. It hurts in my stomach. It hurts in my head. It hurts. It's like almost having a migraine. It's that bad. Do you have start over? Do you have drapes or blinds in your house? Do you open them during the day? I don't. If I have drapes or blinds in where I'm staying, they're closed all the time. And I will constantly, when I'm in my state of depression and anxiety, be looking out the drapes and the blinds for people who are coming to get me. And in my rational mind, I know that there's nobody coming to get me. But we're not talking, I'm not in my rational mind. My anxiety, when it creeps up, it causes me to be paranoid. I only feel safe in a couple places, and I isolate. So I don't want to let anybody in. So I'm sorry that I made some plans with some of you and I flaked out. I hate that. I really do. I can't. I love making plans and I love doing things, but then there's sometimes I just can't do it. And it has nothing to do with you personally. It has everything to do with me. So if I say I'm going to come over for dinner and then all of a sudden I make up an excuse, it's not because it's not you. I'm not afraid of you. I'm afraid of everything. It's my fault. And that's something I have to do. My irrational fear makes me want to isolate. I don't want to be around anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. But all of a sudden in my mind, I say, hey, let's go do this. And then I think about it and I get scared and I can't do it. So that's what I'm kind of in right now. I'm trying to get to be more social because that's really when I was doing good last year, was when I was going to having social interaction, going to my temple, having my friends around. That was when I was really doing the best. But I always have to be cognizant or cognition. I have to be aware of the fact that I can fall into this, and I can fall into this pretty easy. I'm just coming out of a 5-month depression right now. Might be 5.5 months. From the middle of December till now, I'm coming out of my depression now. I'm out of the house and doing other things. I'm getting back to work. I'm doing all the things that I need to do. And I have to be careful that I can slip back into that real easily. So, I'm sorry if anybody felt slighted and wanted to spend time with me, and I made an excuse to flake out. I apologize. My medication does help to a certain extent. It definitely helps more than when I don't take it. And it also doesn't work like that. If you don't take it that day, you're gonna fall into a depression. It builds up after time. I am in constant contact with my doctors. I'm in constant contact with a therapist, a psychiatrist, and we set goals and little goals, little accomplishments. They mean the most to me, and they get me out. They get me where I am. So, and I know I'm sorry if I lashed out at any of you. Depression is rage turned inward. And sometimes when you have so much anger at yourself, you tend to let it out. And I've done that to some of you. And there's no more sorry. I can't say I'm sorry. All I can do is try to be a better person and live my life. And hopefully someday I'll be forgiven. So thank you for letting me talk. And today's a good day, and tomorrow's going to be a good day too. So I'm back on track, hopefully. All right. Thank you guys.